moment he said Dwight Howard, I was like, you want to talk about what my craziest thing in the NBA?
That's sick.
You talk about Dwight T.D. Jakes?
Yeah, he said Dwight.
What's up, peoples? What's going on, folks? What's up, BT?
Hey, man, I feel good.
Bringing in the new year, bro. Oh, hold up. So, for those who don't know, I'm Jamaican. So I had to bring out the rum cake.
Oh, nice.
The New Year's thing?
Every year.
Okay.
Look at that.
That's what Jamaican
And
is.
it was, I don't know what.
I didn't even know y'all ate that.
Hell yeah, man. I was crushing rum cake. We are in the process of making a big announcement. We're going to make that announcement on this show. I'm going to leave that to BT. I just been waiting to say his thing on that. But we have some people we want to introduce.
Hey, listen, man. Everybody's here, man. Jesse's here, man. He's our guest today. Jesse Martin, man. I'm whooping his ass in like 4 or 5 different leagues right now. So he knows what it is. He swear.
I thought that was CJ McCullough.
Not the cat.
I thought that was Colin Pratt, brother.
Oh. We have Manuel quickly in the bottom of the screen.
Fight back. There you go, Jesse.
Yeah, and Lance is here, and Sid's here, man. Sid,
Shout out to Lance B on the feed tonight.
Shout out to Where Are They Now B2K version today.
Yo, we got Bald Harden over here. We got Bald James
Bald Harden.
Wow. The whole purpose of this show, we come on here, we talk about our fantasy league. As if you can't tell, the drama's crazy. The fact that Sid's on here this week and he missed the episode 2 weeks ago, you missed out on some great trade opportunities. I know you want to kind of come in and capitalize on that opportunity today. So I'm glad you're here because it's always fun when you come in and you want to start the trade stuff.
And I'm the
And
best
that's what
at it.
Jesse's here to do. So you understand that, Jesse? Your job is to come in, take over the fan team for the week. Don't do any trades with Sydney. That's the rule here.
This is my fan team. We're taking over this week. I'm not trading with who's better than DC. Who is DC?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
A nigga not in first.
Yeah, that's fact. So yeah, let's talk about who's not in first because every week we always talk about our recap, who's actually in the lead in the league. Every week we look back at it and that team is in first place. Sleeper in the shadows still. I think that's 4 weeks straight. Second place we got Zay is actually still in second. Third, we got Von's team, and I'm going to let BT talk on that in a little bit. DC's in fourth, and BT's in fifth. He was in fourth 2 weeks ago. What happened, man?
I forgot that the weeks was even being played. It was the holidays, man. I was focused on some other shit, man. Mark, I didn't want to miss this opportunity though. Sid, last night some deals went through.
Listen, before we even get there, I just want to shout out Willow Smith that's here with us today. Hey, Jesse, how you doing? Thank you for being part of this stream. I love your music, and I think you're a great kid. But I did what I did last night, and I made things happen because my team, we're sitting right where we need to be. Right, we're where everybody's like counting us out, and all we're doing is just gaining a little chemistry. You know, I was like, Mark, what can I do?
Where you need to be is 10. That's what you said. Yeah.
I was like, Mark, what can I do? I'm losing in double doubles and I'm losing in rebounds. Mark, what do I do? What do I do? I tell you what I do, Mark. You know, I get back Wemby. Okay, I get back Greg. Not Greg Oden. Excuse me. The other nigga from Minnesota. What's the nigga from Minnesota? Gobert, Rudy Gobert.
Yeah.
Bring me Valanciunas.
Man, COVID Mike man.
Give me Valanciunas. Give me Rudy Gobert. Bring me Wemby. Bring me Cam Thomas. Bring me Jeremy Grant. 5 players and get rid of Kevin Durant.
Did you mistakenly say you brought back Greg Oden?
Accidentally, I'm nervous. I've never met Willow Smith before.
You talking like he's in a beer commercial. Like, this is...
So I gave up Shy, and I gave up Kevin Durant, and I got 5 pieces back, and I now own categories coming into this next couple of weeks. You
got Jeremy Grant too, right?
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Oh, so I'm gonna give you credit when credit's due, man. When you want to make moves, you make moves. They are big swings, and you do your thing. I'm not going even front. That's a haul. You gave up Kevin Garnett and SGA, but you got a lot of pieces.
A lot of pieces that we can build around. You know, Tyler Hero's averaging about 24 since he came back from injury. Steph Curry is being Steph. He had a rough Christmas night, but it's Christmas. He don't like playing on Christmas. I don't know why they force him.
He really don't. He really played terrible on Christmas.
But I think we got a great team. I think Lance got better. I feel like I got better. And today, if I decide to do a trade, you know what I mean, I might take Cade Cunningham off your hands. Who knows?
Nah, y'all been sabotaging my team, man. I can tell. You got us in 12th place for no reason.
Now listen. You're only here for the day. So don't get too attached, okay? You're here for just this little interview. When you leave, you have no control. So have some fun. Have some fun.
Lance, how you feel about your team, man? Where your team
my team was in a great space, and I'm gonna tell you something. I owe my team an apology because, I be running around sometimes and I be forgetting to set lineups, and then by the time I remember, I look up and I say, every time I forget to do it, who's sitting on the bench? He ended up with 70 points, 80 rebounds, 22 assists, 17 blocks, no turnovers.
Well, I want to see the both of y'all just get out the bottom half of this league. I've been in the bottom half of this league for a long time.
Hey, first off,
whoa,
don't TD Jakes me. Don't TD Jakes me. I'm not in the bottom.
That's what.
I'm only speaking facts. I go according to
I'm on top and rising.
Facts, bro.
That's crazy. I will win this whole league. That's why I guess I'm so confident. I'm going to make it to 8th place in a couple weeks, which is you got to be in top 8. Then I'll make a push to 6 or 5. But with this new people coming in, it's just nothing physically they can do. Rebounding, double-doubles, blocks, steals, points. I have it all.
I'm going to tell you, there's 2 teams I don't see you beating at all.
Me?
Yeah. There's 2 teams I know you cannot beat. I don't see it happening at all. That is definitely Vaughn. And that is definitely the sleeper team.
Well, the sleeper team is BT's team, and I would not lose to Vaughn in a playoff game because I just won't.
All right, that's my thought. BT, go ahead, man.
I'll grow my hair out. You got to cut your braids if I lose to Vaughn.
I'm not. This is 20.
You got to cut your dreads if I lose.
He'd rather do money. He'd rather do money. He'd rather bet you money.
I want to hurt Kane where it hurts. I want Kane's hair. I want the man's hair.
You could have literally said, "Yo, I bet you a rack right now." I'd have been like,
I want his hair. Bring me his hair. I don't want the money.
That's crazy.
Vaughn had a good week against me because Luka's been going fucking crazy.
Can we just call
Luka's been going fucking back crazy. But I'm not sure for her.
All right.
Never lost, man.
So who you got on your team that you're like, you know what? I see this person needing to be moved. I see this person not really contributing. Who you got on there that you're like? I know
number one
to hear this. So
yeah, we gotta get Chris Paul's old ass out of here. Get rid of him immediately. Any of y'all can take him. Giving up for cheap. I don't want. Why is Andrew Wiggins? Oh yeah, Wiggins. No, he's gone.
Oh wow. All right, you moving around.
Who else? Who else sexy on the team?
Ben Simmons. He don't even want to play ball. He's gone.
That's been hurting. Keep going. Ben Simmons been sitting. Keep going.
Yeah, Ben Simmons been sitting. He don't want to hoop no more. Caruso, he's gone. I don't want no Caruso.
All right, you cleaning house.
Caruso looks like the guy from Higher Learning.
I'm keeping Cade. I'm sorry. I'm keeping Cade.
You're not going to be here tomorrow.
Well, you don't.
He just had 40.
You're not going to be here tomorrow, Jesse.
40. But I need to lose. If I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose for the next team. But my team, the team that I pick, is going to win. So even if I only win one game, I want it done.
Jesse, K doesn't deserve to be on the roster with the people you just named. Let him free.
I'm getting rid of him.
Let him be free. Every time your team plays, the crowd chants, "Sell the team. Sell the team."
Yeah, but if I win this game, I'm going to get brought back again because he was like, yo, that owner was so good that one game.
He already has his people lined up for the whole season. You'll never come back. It's okay.
No, trust me.
Next week is G King.
We got a deal under the table. Beasley's on there, Jeff. You coming back?
So
that is hilarious.
We actually get into these topics that we have to talk about. BT, I want to make the announcement now. Why can't I make the announcement now?
Make the announcement.
Nah, man. 7 minutes.
Come on, top 5 getting brought back.
Man, because this whole it's a topic. I think it's a great segue to set up the topics. This is a great moment to stop it and say the thing. We can do it?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, y'all. So today's episode is...
You sure you don't want to wait for 8 minutes?
Nope, I would like to say it right now.
All right,
cool. I want to bring this up because today's episode is all top 5 conversations. Now, the reason why it's top 5 conversations is because the 2 cats that you see on this show, myself, UT, a couple years ago, we gambled on ourselves and said we're going to make our own show. And whenever
gamble,
we were going to make this show, and it's not going to be as big as we knew it was going to be. We are sitting here now knowing that on January 1st, Give Me 5 will finally premiere on Tubi. It is available.
Okay, BC,
yeah.
Give me 5 on nigga Netflix.
Yeah.
yeah.
Let's go.
So because of that, we wanted to make sure we did the episode right here. We wanted to talk top 5 things. So everything we're going to talk about today is top 5 type things. All right, everything top 5. So in ode to Give Me 5, a show that we worked extremely hard on to get where it is now, we're going to talk top 5 subjects. The first top 5 thing I was going to bring up is actually because I like to talk about really off the beat stuff. What would y'all say is your top 5 most unique players to ever play in the NBA?
Most unique.
So for me, I'm automatically the first person that comes to mind when I say most unique players. I go to Dennis Rodman. Everybody knows why I'm gonna say Dennis Rodman, because Dennis Rodman would get 20 rebounds, get 0 points.
Absolutely,
like, have this cat on his team. He'll fly to Vegas.
Anybody get you 21 rebounds in a wedding dress is unique.
There it is.
And you don't shower after game.
Where I'm going with this. So top 5, and I'm not saying the list 5 folks. I'm just saying who would you throw on that list if you were saying top 5 most unique players to ever play in the NBA?
I gotta go with Muggsy Bogues is one of them.
Why?
I think Muggsy Bogues. You think of the NBA, and the whole thing about the NBA is size. The average person in the NBA is 6'9". That's the average height, right? And you tell players all the time in high school, you hope they grow a height, you hope they have athleticism. You know what I mean? But height is a really big standard as far as like to make it, even to get like a college look. So to be like 5 foot, I think like 5 foot 5'1", not only exceed expectations to go to college and still be effective, but to be one of the best players in college to get drafted in the NBA. And he wasn't a person that was just on the bench. He started in the NBA.
Yeah.
Like, we know who he is because it's like, and he could dunk. It's like Muggsy Bogues to me is the epitome of like all odds against me, and I still gonna make it. So to me, he's the most unique person to ever play in the NBA.
Coach could never say you can't teach height to him.
Yeah, can't teach heart. Like people say about defense, he's only 5 foot. A pest on defense. It was just like he probably they'll never be a LeBron James. They'll never be a Wemby. There for damn sure will never be a Muggsy Bogues again.
That right there, I 1000% agree with. Spud Webb was the closest you get to it.
Earl Boykins is right there.
Muggsy better.
That's true too.
I think Muggsy walked so Earl could crawl.
Yeah, and he was in Space Jam.
Go ahead, Lance.
So there's somebody I just always liked his game. He had like a different. He played in a different rhythm. Nick Van Exel.
I love Nick.
So,
underrated.
You know, he's a lefty. You know, but he had the real herky jerk game. There's guys like Nick Van Exel. I feel like he came maybe 20, at least 15 years too early.
Yeah.
You know, when you were that size back then, you just had to play a certain way. You were labeled as just a traditional point guard to get the ball, you know, to the bigs. But a guy like Nick Van Exel, just imagine him playing in today's game where they're just running 100 pick and rolls all day. He can just back up and do what he has to do. You would see him. I mean, he could shoot. He could get to the basket. He had a mid-range game. He could handle it. He could finish around the basket, and he could pass.
Luka, I ain't never seen a fat white boy do black people so dirty.
Larry Bird.
Out of shape. He's squishy. He built like Vin Baker or Big Baby, but his Euro rhythm got everybody confused.
Ron Artest, aka Meta World Peace.
Yeah,
he could shoot. He played defense. You got to be super, super nice to create a whole brawl and not get cut after. Like, Ron Artest, he could play, he could fight, he could change his name, and he was still elite. And he won a chip. And he won a chip and all that.
I like Ron. He remind me of the Texas dude. He's like he can fight, but he prefers shooting you.
That is hilarious. that is hilarious. It's funny because I think about unique players, and I know BT's got to come back in. There's certain people that now that I look back at them and I think they're super unique. Like Gilbert Arenas is a lot more unique than I thought. Gilbert Arenas in this day and age, right now, to me, he started the idea of what Steph Curry mastered. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, I'll pull up from 30, hit it, put up 60, and you're like, yo, this guy is killing. And I did not realize that Gil was that kind of guy. But now it would be a pull up, shoot up threes.
And I gotta acknowledge Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf when you're talking about that too. See, a lot of these small guards just came before their time, and they just weren't allowed to do certain things. But like we talk about unique, and see another thing too is because of some people done things, now it looks normal. But Dirk Nowitzki is one of the most unique basketball players you've ever seen before. Until Dirk, you never seen that before.
Right.
And now it makes sense. You're talking about like a 7-footer who was one of the greatest shooters of all time.
All right, before PT, you jump in there, I know Sadie getting ready to go. Last points.
Hey, man, I just want to say I hope everybody has a great 2024. This has been a fun fantasy league. I'm going to still win it. Yes, you do look like Chase and Kyla Pratt, but I still would like to do a trade with you. I don't want you to look at that and be like, man, he's being mean. I want you to think he's being accurate. And what I think is, I want you to look at those trades and think to yourself, how can I help City? Right?
I'll send you a
and then later on in life, I'll probably be in a caster room thinking, how can I help Jesse? You know, and I don't want to use that against you, but I'm everywhere, Jesse, goddammit. And I would love for you to do a trade with me because, Jesse, I work all the time. And I see people come through the door and I have the power, Jesse. But I sent you a trade.
Sidney said, how do you feel about wilding out? Great show, huh?
Yeah, wildin'. Well, trade.
Sid, always a pleasure.
So selling my soul for a wilding out deal is crazy.
Most unique or craziest situations that ever happened in NBA. Top 5.
Well, the Malice in the Palace is one, but the one people don't talk about is when Vernon Maxwell ran in the crowd and slapped a fan and then went back on the court.
Wait a minute.
Yep, this happened.
Yeah. Either dude spit on him or said something to him. Vernon Maxwell went in the stands, slapped a fan, and then went back down there.
But
I think the first time I saw Steph look away from the shot and run off, that was ridiculous because I had never seen that before. For him to just shoot it and be gone the other direction, like, yeah, that's going in. I'm like, come on, man, this is outrageous.
Because Nick Young tried that.
Everybody don't do it like how Steph can.
Nick Young tried that and missed.
Oh, here it is.
Uh-huh.
He did, legit. Went up there and slapped somebody.
Crazy.
Wow. That's why, Mike didn't want no problems with Vernon Maxwell.
Yeah,
Nobody did. Then he went right back down and sat on the bench.
That's Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah, Seinfeld. If you want to talk craziest in a fight, it's when Michael Jordan punched Reggie Miller and Reggie Miller got ejected.
that was crazy. Yeah.
Rick Fox running back into the locker room to get handled again was a lie. But you can't be fighting no henpecked husband. That was the problem. Doug Chrissy already don't get no respect at the house. He wasn't finna take it on the court also.
Hey, man,
he got to a fight. He got this punch. You ain't never seen this. It was accurate. It looked like a cartoon.
Yeah,
those are my friends, and they're great people, and there's a lot of respect in that household.
The Ja Morant thing is crazy though too. Even though that's off the court.
This is craziest things I've seen that we've seen. Top 5.
Absolutely. Yep.
Let's talk about it, BT. If we're gonna tell the truth, are we here to tell the truth or not?
That's the whole point of this show.
We're here to tell the truth.
Yo, testify, Lance.
Okay. The Lakers made a trade for Chris Paul.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The NBA stepped in and said, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Chris Paul is going to, at that time, where did he go? To the Clippers.
Yeah, they switched it and said no.
David Stern stepped in. Yep.
David Stern stepped in because the league had ownership over the Hornets. I've never seen a trade vetoed by the league like that. That was crazy. And I got my own fucking theories about what happened with all of that. I got my own theories.
They were scared of Kobe and him teaming up.
I want to go like something more fun. Maybe like, you know.
No, it was because it definitely wasn't fun for us.
Top 5 white players ever. You know what I mean? I think
let's talk about top 5 referees in prison.
Top 5.
I like BT suggested top 5 white players ever. What's he? Hold on. You know what? On top 5 white players ever. The moment he said Dwight Howard, I was like, you want to talk about what my craziest thing in the NBA?
That's sick.
You talk about Dwight TD Jakes?
Yeah, he said Dwight.
BT, top 5 white players to play in the NBA. I think that's a really good topic. Start it off. Who would you put in your top 5 white players to play in the NBA?
Let's do American-born white first. Austin Reaves. God dog it.
Okay, you're trash.
Austin Reaves. Top 5.
Over Larry Bird.
You have to start this off.
That is why we're not talking.
It has to begin with Larry Bird.
What's his name?
It has to begin with Larry Bird.
Absolutely.
Well, who? Larry what?
Larry Bird.
Legend.
And I would put Larry Bird in top 5 black players. But since we're going white, you got to start this off with Larry Bird.
Bird.
It starts here.
All right, Larry Bird. All right, fine.
Yeah.
We gotta have Sean Bradley at the 5.
No. See,
Not.
You didn't took it too far, Jesse.
What?
Okay, we're going. There's some white names that got to be there. Kevin McHale got to be there.
Kevin McHale has to be there.
Pistol Pete got to be there.
We
got to talk about the logo. Jerry West.
I think, does Pistol Pete need to be there over Jason Williams?
Yeah.
Oh,
he play longer.
Yeah. Now, hey man, let me tell you something about Pistol Pete, man. Pistol Pete averaged 44 in college with no 3-point line, and he shot from back there. 44 with no 3-point line.
His number was.
He really averaged 72.
Man.
Anybody else? Who else you got on that list?
Chris Mullin.
Shane Battier.
Wait, Shane Battier.
Shane Battier.
Richard Jefferson. No, just playing.
As a quick shout out, if you were to watch Top 5 White People, which is one of the episodes we did, apparently Steph Curry's on that list.
Steph Curry. I
thought you were going to say Santa Claus.
Steph Curry is black.
Steph Curry
is a white man, and I can prove it.
Santa Claus would have been a much better answer.
Steph Curry, every white man, Tangerine, in the NBA, that's in the Hall of Fame. It's not a great dunker, not known for their speed. It's the shooting BT. Steph Curry is arguably the greatest shooter in the NBA. It's Steph Curry.
Wheelie.
Oh, that was
disrespectful.
That is ridiculous. True and ridiculous.
It's
episode.
JJ Redick.
JJ Redick. I think Chris Mullin should be in over JJ Redick. Yeah.
Larry Bird is for sure there.
Number 1, yeah.
John Stockton is for sure there.
Yep. Agreed.
John Stockton, you missed that. Yeah.
Jerry West.
Jerry West is for sure there.
Austin Reaves.
Kevin McHale before Austin Reaves, bro.
Oh,
Kevin McHale is there.
And then
not over Austin.
And Pistol Pete.
And Pistol Pete's the last 5.
Come on, man.
5.
Come on, man.
So we leaving off Bill Walton.
That's why, man. Come on, man. Austin
We
Reaves.
leaving off Jason Williams.
Man, hey, in 10 years, do you think Austin Reaves is going to be as good as he is right now?
Austin Reaves is averaging 20 points with a bang in his face. If he ever get a headband, he moving to 27 points. He doing this mid crossover. Who's the dude that was talking crazy to Jordan and was just killing him on court?
That's white?
Come on, Red Chat.
Rex Chapman.
Rex Chapman.
That was
Rex
he
Chapman.
was killing them on the
Michael
court.
Jordan could not guard Rex Chapman.
That was like that
And
was a
Rex Chapman told him he can't guard me.
That Suns team was legit too.
And continued to bust Jordan's ass.
I'm gonna bring up a very touchy subject, and it's interesting you said top 5 white players in the NBA. Have y'all been hearing about all this stuff that's been going on lately? The whole thing about Malika Andrews and the Carrie Champions of the world, and how they've been biased towards white men because they are themselves married or involved with or prefer white men. So
Carrie Champion too.
Yeah.
BT knows this. I always do these shows. I pose controversial questions. We got 4 black men on this show.
Mm-hmm.
But how do y'all feel about the ESPN writers? They're saying that a lot of the black women that are put in these positions on ESPN is because they prefer white men.
Well, am I gonna go first? I can answer it.
Please, it is.
So we gotta be aware that we're talking about people with jobs, and when your job tells you to talk about something, you talk about it. And so the question needs to be towards ESPN and not towards Malika Andrews or anybody else. You know, so yes, like they might be willing to do it, but most people are willing to do what their job tells them to do.
Exactly.
Now, whether they enjoy it more or whatever, like who knows that? But you know, they're not just going off the cusp and just talking about things because they have that's how you get fired. That's how you lose your job.
But what if they did enjoy it more? They'd be like, "Oh, I get to burn me some niggas today."
Yeah, maybe they do, right? I don't know, but
I'm getting these fried chicken jigaboos today.
Turn me down.
That's the reality of it, man. So, like you can point to Malika having a white husband or Carrie Champion having a white husband. I mean, none of that matter. Like the company has a thing. They say this is what we talking about, and if you don't talk about it, they're gonna have somebody else talk about it.
Carrie Champion being with a white dude kind of catches me off. But if we being fair, if all is fair, Rachel niggas like niggas. So you know what I mean? It's kind of
the reason people even look into this is because a lot of the consumer black dudes, they're thinking like, oh, I see Malika Andrews, I would love to get at that. And then they look into it like, oh, I can't believe she's with a white dude. That's really what it is. It's really that we're looking into it like, yeah, I think we would have a shot.
Agumake husband is black. We know Sage Hill like niggas.
What's her name?
Agumake. Hey, I be watching NBA Today for Agumake and that thing. You hear me?
Before we wrap up in our last couple of minutes, we do have a guest that we want to bring on. Like I said, this episode is a very special episode for myself, BT, and the person that we're about to bring in, because this episode is all about this right here. A lot of work that took place in order to get this show going.
It's about chest.
This right here.
You should have told me you was
muscular chest. That's what this whole show is about. Big, massive
push-ups.
Chest. That's what it's about. Hippie, go ahead, bring her in.
Hey,
what up? Hi.
Tangerine.
Time. Is that what y'all saying?
What up?
Hi,
are you,
ladies. Hi, Mark. Hi, BT Kingsley.
What up? What up?
How you greet me? I'm all energetic, Jesse, and just like, what up? What up? Forget your man.
I'm the only person that responded. Everybody else was quiet.
No,
giving me hella love.
Yeah,
I did a whole little thing. You didn't see it?
And I did horns. I did all of that. And that's the first time I've ever.
You don't smash with me. Just say you don't smash with me, Jesse. That's cool.
You can say
all right with you. You got a whole fruit in your name and everything. That's dope. I like it.
You can say fuck with.
You don't fuck with me, Jesse.
Yeah.
I'm babysitting my 5.5-year-old nephew. Sorry, Brendan. Don't say those words. Anyways,
hey, Brendan, you got some hoes up there?
Hey, I'm about to mute this whole show. Mad at me.
So, Tangerine, we wanted to make sure you came on the show. I know BT is going to really give this announcement the energy it deserves.
Okay.
But I'm thankful that you were able to come on, and you look great as usual. Always nice to have you.
Thank you. Come
Listen,
on,
man.
you was flexing your muscles a second ago. You was making them feel bad. That wasn't right, Mark. But
Make me
yes,
feel bad. I got a 19 pack. Listen, man. This is a major announcement, man. If you are seeing this, then you know that the show Give Me 5, all 10 episodes that were exclusively on the Kev on Stage platform are officially on Tubi. It is a top 5 fantasy debate show, top 5 R&B group, top 5 rap albums, top 5 white people, top 5 Samuel Jackson movies, top 5 horror movies, top 5 went out with dramas. We did so many amazing shows, and you gonna love them. I need you to tune in. I need you to tell a friend. I need you to watch it with some family. I need you to argue about it. I need you guys to go to Tubi and tune in. You know what I mean? We appreciate you for pulling up, man. More episodes of Say Less Fantasy League. New episodes of Give Me 5. You know what I
mean? That's big, BT Kingsley. Congratulations,
baby.
And can I tell you the quality of the episodes? It looks so crispy. It looks so
I wonder why.
Good. It looks so amazing on my big screen TV. Good job, Mark. Producer, good job. Good job.
Hey, I try, you know what I'm saying? I have one job. If I mess that job up, I might as well just quit what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Mark worked her tail off, man. Tangerine worked her tail off. Everybody involved. Thank you. This is huge.
It's big news.
This is progress in the right direction. You hear me? This is this show trying to get sold. And they said it wouldn't work. Ha! Didn't matter.
Ha! Look at that.
Nah, you didn't write that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
As we move into season 3 on your goof ass.
These are facts, though. And you know what, Tangerine? And I wanted to make sure we brought you on because it is a very, very special thanks to you. I know when BT brought the idea to me and he's like, yo, this is something he wanted to do. And he was like, yeah, Tangerine is the perfect person for this show. This show doesn't go anywhere if it wasn't for the both of y'all. Tangerine, you are you're a big part of the success of this show. I appreciate everything you've done. BT and I, we talk about it all the time. Very, very thankful. We're excited for the next season. But at the end of the day, nobody said we were going to get on the Tubi, and here we are. So,
she was like attached to the show and perfect, and then you made her some other stuff.
You made me a villain on the show.
Yeah,
every show needs a villain, though. Every show needs a villain.
Jesse, let me tell you what happened, man. We be on this show, man. Everything be going fine. Mark will whisper something in her ear, and then everything go to hell. Okay,
I make up my own rules on the show, Jesse. So somebody could be doing really well and having a good time and giving some really good choices, and I may, as the moderator, just decide to take one of their best choices away from them and give it to someone I like better, or someone who was nicer, or someone who bribed me. It's however I feel that day, and it makes some people upset, but it's good television, guys. So
okay, so you can do a little good and evil.
A good and evil, yes. But
Give Me 5 challenge. I dare you to watch one episode, and I guarantee you'll be hooked.
Yeah, it's a great energy. It's a great fit. I'm thankful for working with y'all on this. I'm thankful for everybody coming on this show. This is our next gem right here, Say Less Fantasy League. Thank you all for tuning in. This first episode of 2024. BT, cool.
Yay! You starting off the year great, guys.
Hey, man, yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. We done came in here on the holidays and knocked us out. Jesse, man, I appreciate you pulling up, man. Making moves for the team, man. Lance, like always, I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the homie Sidney Castillo, Mark, man. We did another one. Hippie on the boards.
Hippie Goals.
On the board with the smooth cuts. Let me tell you something, boy. She be cutting this thing, cutting. You hear me?
Nice.
She should have hit the whistle on you a few more times, but other than that, we good. Tangerine, you know I love you, face.
Do it later.
Other than that, we good, man. I see y'all.
Lance, before we get up, Lance say nothing. You good?
I'm great, man. I'm just happy to be here, man. God bless everybody, man. We about to do it bigger than ever in 2024, man. You thought 2023 was something, you ain't seen nothing yet, baby. We're going straight to the top. You know what I mean? Like a flow on a mop. You understand me? That don't make no sense. But if it makes some dollars, then I holler. You understand me?
Give me 5 right now, you guys.
Florida,
Too bad.